The girl saw a bizarre accident. Two men crawling on the ground, one in front with disconnected handcuffs on his hands, while a helmeted one behind him was pulling him to his death. Was he chasing a fugitive? But looking at the men, they weren't wearing uniforms, and they weren't driving a police car, and the blonde man in front of them was reaching out to her. Eve's face was filled with confusion and fear. She didn't get out of the car, but slowed it down. Just then, Eve noticed again that a suitcase had fallen on the highway. Not far away, there were two pistols. Some white powder was scattered on the road. Eve instantly understood everything. So the two men were in the black. Eve took out her cell phone and was about to call the police. She had just made a call when a voice rang in her head.
Voices. Perfect crime. Call police. Drive away.
Eve hung up the phone and looked outside at the suitcase. She stood the two coils up and then pulled the stitches outside through the rearview mirror, getting out of the car. She moved the man in the helmet to the other side. Then she laid out the stitches around the two men. As the gunshots rang out, Eve quickly backed up and came back, picking up the suitcase on the ground in her hand. Although she hadn't seen what was in it, it must have been something of value, however. As she was recovering the needle and thread, she noticed that one of the needles was missing. The needle had her name engraved on it, and it definitely couldn't be left at the scene of the murder. She returned to the scene to find that it had been stabbed into the palm of her hand. Because it was stabbed too deep, Eve couldn't pull it out no matter how hard she tried. She had no choice but to take out her scissors and cut off the needle with the name on it. Who knew she had pushed too hard and the needle flew out? Just as Eve was earnestly searching for the needle, the man behind her slowly woke up, and while Eve's back was turned, his hand slowly reached out to the pistol next to him.